I heard the fridge open, woke up because I thought someone had broken into the house. I was like, who is it? And then he goes, what? Because I'm just getting some milk. And he had a glass and it was holding the whole jug of milk. Poured himself a glass and then just put it back in the fridge. Back me up. We had a parent-teacher conference. Okay? The teacher, it's online, so it's on Zoom. He hates it, obviously. He's a 6-year-old kid. He hates the Zoom school. He wants to be with his friends and all that kind of stuff. Now, what you're not supposed to do is, you know, you're supposed to sit there, not interrupt, let the teacher do the Zoom call. She hates it too, and get on with it. Nope. My son just straight up, he'll have stuff to say in the middle of class. Because it's on Zoom call, so he knows that she can't, like, so she said, me and Madden, after every school class, we'll take 15 minutes and he can show me all his notes that he needs to talk about. I go, notes? She goes, yeah, he's always writing his notes down while I'm doing my class. And then he'll just abruptly admit them in the middle of the class. I'm like, okay. And then she goes, the other day we were doing something and he didn't like it. And he goes, boring. Just on the middle of the Zoom call. Boring. Don't like it. Boring. She's like, Madden? He's like, boring. So she had to tell him, okay, we'll have bring up these notes at our meeting after school. Remember our meeting? And then he's like, yeah. I just imagine like a deep register kid, like, yeah, lady, I'm an adult. I know about meetings, okay? Give me a suit. I'll be there pronto. No problem. No problem. Thank you, Moira. You're the best. Because we had like so he had a condition when he was a little baby. And he had to go to the hospital, get all patched up at the Children's Mercy Hospital. So they were afraid that because of, I think, the way that his umbilical cord was attached to his mom, they were afraid he didn't get enough nutrients. So they were watching for brain development and making sure he was progressing the way he should be. And if not, then we need to figure out what to do, basically. So, and how to get him, you know, how life was going to be. You know, just kind of give us the information. So, after that, the lady came over, and she was like, oh, what's he doing there? And he was eating his like snack, and it was Fruit Loops. And immediately she was like, I think he's gonna be okay, but we'll keep evaluating him. I go, you just saw him. She goes, yeah, but he's not even a year old, and he's already sorted your things by color. And sure enough, he had little sections of like red, green, yellow, like just all the different colors. And they're like, I'm like, is that bad? Good? Like, what's going on? She's like, you're not supposed to even know how to do that yet, technically. So I think he's gonna be okay. Just immediately was like, he'll be fine. And that little tiny thing is what I always remember. And then he's always just doing stuff. But yeah, so like sometimes on the weekends I'll fall asleep, take a little nappy, because I'm on a different shift. So this weekend I fell asleep, and he just was like, he kept asking me as I was half asleep. He's like, Dad, I want some milk. I want some milk. Dad, I want some milk. Just kept asking. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll totally get it. And I never moved. I was just so damn tired. Okay, I saw you. And I'm like, you're basically... I looked at him and I was like, you're basically, like, good, right? He's like, yeah. It's like I'm basically an adult. You're basically an adult now, aren't you? Like, yep. Basically. So,
Not yet.
I mean, obviously he's 6 or some stuff, but he,